it's a very good chance for 10. And I think the Rockets, you can disagree with them. Reasonable people can disagree on this. I think the Rockets just want more bites to the apple. And I agree with them. Reasonable people can disagree on this. I think the Rockets just want more bites to the apple. And disagree on this. I think the Rockets just want more bites to the apple.
I get a better.
State Farm stay with the assist. Here's the swap. Bill with this.
I assisted with security things.
I assisted with popcorn.
Here's State Farm with the assist.
The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Sun Belt. And now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference championship game. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we see a top 5 team in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry out.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. Give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a catch by the sophomore.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Breaks free. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Fights through the tackler. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This year, mistakes maybe best play ever stayed in this year.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Back to throw. It's Baker. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the 1st down is still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's looking deep down the middle. And it's intercepted right
Yeah,
near the
you
goal
gotta jump,
line.
bro. Gotta
That's a
jump.
solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for
Solid
opportunities
jump,
like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Fighting him off.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
He's already has been, receiving strategic rest because of his previous injuries.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air. It's Baker. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
What the fuck, bro?
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now.
Fuck, man.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
That nigga acceleration crazy,
Great job to be
man.
able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it second and medium. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Lewis. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Got a man. Catch.
Bro, he is cooking him, bro.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
The Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. And he takes it in.
Rockets basketball. Let's go ahead and dive into the final segment of this edition of our NBA trade deadline preview show.
They put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21.
Fuck, bro.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Is back out there on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. There's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
it's Lewis. He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Look at it, chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass, it's Lewis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Pulls it in. It's Cook. Gets out of bounds.
Yeah, he put a hand on the nigga, bro.
Just a great job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Baker. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
Running back with the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing
Fuck,
is he didn't
man.
turn
Catch the
football
ball,
over,
bro.
and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The junior
That's crazy. Why he gets so wide open?
throws his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive
They're running butt naked out there.
has considered getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's
Right.
got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
What the fuck is he doing guarding him?
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. To throw, it's Baker. The pocket breaking down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. You see he's able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Touchdown, Tar Heels, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Yeah, there too.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air. It's Baker. Caught. Completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Contact as he let the ball go. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned or how this play would work out.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. Keep working that clock.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the Trojans churn out another first down. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tremendous protection. It's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Trojans. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach.
Doing a hot route.
Accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? To throw, it's Lewis. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC. In a conference championship game,
this speed on that.
Receiver,
Gonna be getting beat like that.
We are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Past the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, UNC. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. North Carolina, 31. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense operating from the pistol. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air.
Scoot the ball,
I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The receiver makes the catch.
Wow, bro. Come on, make the tackle, bro.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6. Almost set up with a PAT.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
52, North Carolina, 31.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. High completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second and 10 after the previous play. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He finds his man. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Tries the right with a quick.
Bro, how he killed him on the line like that? What?
Offense facing a second attempt. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. What a stiff arm. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt as a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sit.